I don't think they're ready for how excited I am about this book. Are you ready for it? Don't look to them for help. Hi Olympians, it's Miss Barreto again, here with another book recommendation. I'm with my trusty co-host Glory Bell, and we are just so excited to tell you about this book. I swear it is one of my favorite books of all time, and I know I say that about every book. I have done a couple of these things and a couple of these videos, and I'm sure I've said that every time. But I mean it this time. This book series, guys, this book series is The Sisters Grimm Fairy Tale Detectives. I forgot to mention this during my original recording, so I'm jumping in right now. The book, The Sisters Grimm, was written by Michael Buckley back in 2005. So, Michael Buckley is the author. Forgot to say that. Back to the video. Oh my goodness. This book series made me fall in love with Grimm fairy tales, which behind me, you can't see them, but I have a huge collection of Grimm fairy tales behind me in a fancy leather book that I bought a long time ago. But this series is what made me fall in love with it. There are a lot of books in the series. I don't even have them all. I have maybe 6 or 7 of them, but there are so many more. I think there's like 13 books in the series, if not more. But it is so cool, so intense and smart and fun, and I just love it. So I feel like I am really boosting this book up, and I should probably read the blurb and tell you what it's all about. For Sabrina and Daphne Grimm, life hasn't been a fairy tale. After the mysterious disappearance of their parents, the sisters are sent to live with their grandmother, a woman they believed was dead. Granny Relda reveals that the girls have 2 famous ancestors, the Brothers Grimm, whose classic book of fairy tales is actually a history book that documents magical mischief. Now the girls must take on the family responsibility of being fairy tale detectives. Their first case? A roller coaster ride of an adventure to stop a giant from destroying their hometown. So, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, I don't know how to help you. This book is so cool. This first one has a giant, but it goes so much deeper than that. Alright, you get to meet all these cool fairy tale characters. Now, some of your favorite fairy tale characters were written about first by the Grimm brothers. We have Rapunzel, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, I think, Little Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel. We have so many cool books, and those are just the ones that people know a lot about. There are so many obscure fairy tales by the Grimm brothers, and you get to see so much of that. You get to see these fairy tale creatures being in the modern world. If you like the show Once Upon a Time, which may be before your time, but hey, you may have caught it on Netflix. It's a super cool show if you haven't watched it. But if you do like that show, you are going to love this book because it is very similar. It has a similar vibe, except instead of fairy tales that were told by Disney, you get fairy tales that were told by the Grimms, which there's a lot of overlap there. But it is super cool, it is super fun, and it doesn't just stick with the Grimm brothers. You get to see a bunch of different fairy tales. And you also get these truly beautiful illustrations throughout the book that I personally just love. And you get to have this kind of mystery of where are these girls' parents? What's happening? You also get, a lot of people were talking about Shakespeare. If you've ever heard of Midsummer Night's Dream, which is a Shakespeare play, you get to see Puck, who is the fairy in that play. Super cool, super fun. There is danger, there's mystery, there's romance, there's intrigue, there's siblings. It's fun, it's cool. I think I've read every single book in the series. I just don't own them all. And I'm working on it. I'm trying to get them all. But I really recommend this book series. I think it's such a great, fun ride. And hopefully one day Hollywood will get some sense in their brain and make it into a movie or a TV show. And I would watch all the episodes, every minute of it. So if this is a book that you would like to read, as always, I have links to where you can find it, both at your local library and where you can buy it. I will try to find an audio version of it. It is hard trying to find free audio versions of things, but I do my best, and hopefully I'll be able to find something. And yeah, this is a great book. I really highly recommend it. If you do read it, please let me know, because that'll make me super happy and we can talk about it. Just holding it now makes me want to reread the book. If it weren't for the fact that I had a whole bunch of other stuff to do, I would sit here and reread it all night long. But I can't, so all I can tell you is read The Sisters Grimm, The Fairy Tale Detectives, please, for me, because I can't read it right now, but you can as your independent reading book. Just so you guys are aware, full transparency, it's a little bit long. It is, I will tell you right now, about 284 pages long. It's a long one, but it's worth it, and you will be able to speed right through. I mean, it is so interesting. I think you'll be able to read it quickly in no time. So if this is something you're interested in, let me know. There'll be links to where you can find it down below. And yeah, so have a great day, everybody. Happy reading, and I will see you all real soon. Bye. Glory, say bye. Glory says bye.